Hi, how's it going? This is Alan. Thanks for coming back. Today we got to get started on another live on December 31st, 2025. This is the last day of the year. Oh my god, so happy. In this live, we're gonna get questions from people and we will be answering all sorts of questions. Most of them are, related to love and relationships, but also you may see career advice, and you may see life advice. So whatever that may be, right? People are different. People ask all sorts of different things. But just stick around, and we're gonna start getting people here in a little bit. As they start popping up, we will get you something to watch. Anyways, so in the meantime, I am just going to start um, shuffling my cards while nobody's necessarily watching. This is being recorded, so that will be repurposed later for shorts. We'll see how that's gonna go. It always takes a little while, maybe 2, 3, 4 minutes. But this is the uncut version, the live uncut version. I'll most likely make a different version later on. Oh, that's my girl Rissa. Look at her. She back. She back. Happy New Year's Eve. How's it going? Whew. You are back. Yes. I'm glad you're back. It took me a whole lot of courage to come back today. Oh my God. I am just peachy. I woke up at 3 o'clock today after being here till 5 in the morning. And I was trying to get out. People just kept asking questions. Like, let me go, guys. I can barely stand in this chair. You're emotional. Why are you emotional? Hi, Jocelyn. How's it going? Happy New Year. Why are you emotional, Risa? Nikki. Thanks for following, Nikki. Nikki, I've seen you before, Nikki. Brittany, thanks for following. Happy New Year's Eve. Girl, you're missing Alex. Girl, we had this conversation before. We're starting to get questions over here. Do you, Risa, since you're always here, do you wanna? You don't wanna waste a question, right? But make sure you have a good question. Because if it comes back as a bad one, then you can't complain. All right, let me get started over here. People are starting to pop up already. Male Melina? Is it Melina? Hello, Melina. Melina Love. Hello. All right, let me start getting questions here because people are already starting. So this is like, girl, will we hear from Alex tonight or tomorrow? Let's see. Let's see what we got for you, Risa. We are also on TikTok and the tubes. We are in both networks today. Just so you guys know. So as you guys always know, I try to get through everybody. You just gotta be a little bit patient, okay? And I don't do tarot drama. If you're expecting for drama, I'm not gonna give you drama. What was the first question here? That was for Risa. Will I hear from Alex tonight or tomorrow? Ooh, you got Judgment. You got Judgment and Strength. Those are two major cards. One is, as you already know, I think you've already seen it before. You know, the trumpets. The trumpets. You're gonna have a Judgment, and then someone is overcoming the fear to make sure that call is being made. So that might be a positive, either today or tomorrow. Those are positive ones. If they don't call, you can make the realization from the Judgment card. All right, and then yeah, that would be a yes. That would be a yes. NSF 225 was NSF 225 on DW's mind today. His mind is full of stuff. Okay, 7 of Cups. His mind is full of stuff. It's pretty cloudy. Yeah, maybe, but he's got a whole lot of thoughts going on at this moment. You may have been one of them, yeah, but he's got a lot going on in their mind. All right, let's see. Nicole, does Dago really want to be with you? Does Dago want to really be with Nicole? Let's check on that. Does Dago want to be with Nicole? Yeah, I would see that as a yes. That's a 10 of Cups. That's a card of family, happy family, you know, happily ever after. As being the card of family, he probably wants to, you know, build a family with you. Just make sure you guys don't F it up. Don't F it up. Don't F it up. Jocelyn is asking, after years apart, do you see Tony making contact with Mia? Thanks. Do we see Tony making contact with Jocelyn? Ace of Swords on reverse. That's a cloudy mind. That is information not coming, communication not coming. I would not think so. Jocelyn, I would not think so. I knew I liked you for a reason. Oh, come on. Mean Girl, hey, how are you? I'm doing well. How are you? Jocelyn, you're welcome. Who else was after here? Brittany. I don't know if Brittany's still here. Let's get a card for Brittany. I hope she's still watching. Brittany, I hope you're still watching. Is Kevin sad about Brittany? Yeah, most likely, yeah. Oh, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You got the Star card. That's a card of healing. I don't know if it's necessarily sad, but surely something happened, and they're just focusing on healing right now. So just let it sit for a little bit. You know, if you need to make an apology, then you go, you know, do your part, make an apology. Then we got Lynn. Is Rick seeing somebody else? Lynn is asking, is Rick seeing somebody else? Oh boy, you guys. Lynn is asking, hey Michael, good to see you. Long time no see. I mean, I've been away for a whole week, so. All right, is Rick seeing somebody else? Is Rick seeing somebody else? So what do we have here? I don't think so. Ace of Pentacles, that is missed opportunities or something not really being concrete, something not concrete. So I would say that would be a no for Rick. Love My Mo 14. Hello, how's it going? Thanks for following. Julie is asking, is just coming back? This one came out sideways. That's the Emperor on reverse. This person most likely does not step up when they are supposed to. You can take it from that. They just don't step up. They don't want to step up. They don't want to step up, Julie. I don't think so. So the answer will be a no. Kaylee Sierra. Kaylee is asking, is Brandon coming back with the genuine intentions? Is Brandon coming back with genuine intentions? You also got the star card. Yes, I think so. That's a card of healing, card of hope. You know, things getting better. So that's what you got. It might be very genuine. Yes. Melina is asking. Okay, who gave the second like on YouTube? If y'all don't put in likes, I'm putting no questions here, guys. Please help a guy out, okay? This is free time and energy. Help a guy out. Thank you very much. On YouTube. Who gave the third like? Ask a question and put in your like. Okay? Thank you. Okay. All right. Melina. Does Kay have romantic feelings towards me? Does Kay have romantic feelings towards me? Thank you, Risa. I actually was very against picking up this shirt. I thought it was like a very. I'm not a really like fan of brown, but apparently it's in nowadays. It's in. So I guess if you like it, no, thank you. Ace of Pentacles, Melina. I don't think it's completely romantic. I don't think it's romantic. You see, there's a coin over here. But thank you, Michael. Thank you, mean girl. Melissa is asking, what happened last night with Nick and why did he stand me up again? Girl, you got the moon. I don't know what happened. You surely got the moon. There are secrets, there are fears, there are things in the dark that are not being shown up. So I don't know exactly what he was doing, but if he stood you up, you gotta slap his face. Thank you very much. Slap him. If guy ain't showing up for you, then he's not really that interested. Unless it's got something really, 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 you know, above else that he wouldn't show up. Hey, Star Brat, how's it going? Rissa, what you doing, Rissa? I have one more question. Rissa, I'm trying to catch up, girl. Thanks, Michael. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to be genuine here, guys. I don't be telling You're gonna win $1,000 tomorrow. You're gonna have the love of your life today. I can't do that. That's not realistic. All right, I think I cleared up all the questions here. Mean Girl said, Melissa said, thanks, thank you. I don't know. He keeps asking our mutual friend about me, but yeah, he never shows up. So yeah, his boy said he's done with him now too. Yeah, I would just let it go and do other things. If they pop up, yeah, that's great. But if they don't, then what's the point? Um, you're just wasting your time on this person. You know what I mean? Time is something that you don't get back. Rissa, Rissa. You need to buy a camera for this guy. Put an air tag on on his bag. Rissa, I'll pull a card in a little bit. Let me catch up, okay? Let me catch up. I got 11 people who added over here right now. Put an air tag on his bag. Put an air tag on his bag, Rissa. Is he stay home? I don't know. I give you practical advice. There you go. Y'all, you killing me. All right, who's still watching here? All right, guys on TikTok. Guys on TikTok who added me. Guys on TikTok who added me, who I still haven't answered questions here. Chunky Monkey, I saw you way up there. All right, Chunky Monkey. Is Mike wanting a future with me or just a hookup? Is Mike wanting a future with me or just a hookup? I don't think something. Your miles may vary, but the Emperor on reverse is someone who's really only interested on himself. He uses authority for himself. He uses the reign for himself. And we also got the Tower that came up together on reverse, which means that something, you're just not letting something happen. But you know what I mean? The both of being on a reverse, I wouldn't think it's. You probably know that's not a good idea for you, but you keep pushing on it. You know what I mean? That's what the Tower is about. Oh my goodness, I got 13 people watching now. What am I gonna do with you? I had Love My Mo. Yeah, I had that one. Miss Lightning 67. Is Miss Lightning over there on the board? No, it's not. Miss Lightning 67. You still watching Miss Lightning 67? Woohoo! I got a star. Thank you so much, Chunky Monkey. Thank you very much. It's so hard to follow up, guys. It's hard. It's really hard. All right, is Alex staying home tonight? Let's see. Is Alex staying home tonight? I think so. Again, the same card came out twice for you, Rissa. You got the same card twice. Alexia, thank you so much for the gift. Let me get Alexia. Alexia is sending me dollar bills all over the place. I'm getting that dollar bills falling on me. Thanks, Alexia. You're getting strength again. One more time. Overcoming fear. What the hell is up with Alex? Tell me, what the hell is up with him? Alexia is asking, will I get offered a career contract? So will Alexia get offered a career contract? You got Knight of Cups on reverse. Do you have something going on that? That would have been like, no. Did you piss somebody off? You pissed somebody off. Did you piss somebody off? You did piss somebody off. Okay, then sugar them up. Sugar them up. No, you didn't piss anybody off. Okay, good. You got the Hangman on reverse. Have a wonderful night, Melissa. Thank you for stopping by. Every little bit helps. Thank you. Jay, thank you so much for the rose. Hey, Carly, how's it going? Carly's asking Scott's thoughts and feelings for you today. All right, what are Scott's thoughts and feelings for Carly? Empress on reverse. That won't be a positive card. Empress on reverse is, it can be clingy, it can be codependent, it can be. Are you doing that? I hope you're not doing that. Pussycat. I hope I don't get censored after saying the word. J. Lou. Jay, will Brittany reach out? No, not you. Okay, well, if it doesn't resonate, it's all good. If you guys are in good standards, that's good. As I always tell people, you can always put an air tag on their bags, put a microphone if you want to see what they're talking about. You just be a spy. Just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do it. Okay. Jay, let me find Jay. Jay, will Brittany reach out? She posting subliminals. What does that mean? Will Brittany reach out? You're gonna find out soon. I think so. Jay, I think they're gonna come out soon. And yeah. Good deal. What about they posting subliminals? What you doing with that? Yeah, I'm saying it for New Year's Eve. Nobody called me. I know almost nobody in the city. It kind of sucks being in here, And the partner is in a little itty bitty town, all the way in the middle of nowhere, because he works in a hospital. So he was not able to come through today, but I'm okay with that because he likes to drink, and I would rather be alone if he's gonna be around drinking. I don't like drunks. Me no likey drunks. Jay, yes, that will be a most likely yes. But you got Judgment. Judgment is a major card, so that means something major may be happening. Okay. Emily, thank you for following. Oh my God, it's really hard to follow you guys. If I was there, it would go out. Watch everyone. I know. I'm okay with going out. I'm okay with I can drink. I'm okay with drinking. I just don't like extremely drunk people. He likes to get like drunk, passing out drunk. I don't like that shit. So he says in his corner, I say in my corner. That's what it works for me. Western, thank you for the gifts. Emily, thank you for the gifts. Does bottle marrow feel anything real for me? Yeah, I'm trying to get the hell out of here. That's why I put my store. Time for advertisement. That's why I put out my store over here by sinfulthreads.com so I can get money and get the hell out of here. Back to the program. Um, does Bell and Arrow feel anything real for me? Does Bell and Arrow feel anything real for me? King of Cups. King of Cups. Emily, you got King of Cups. King of Cups is a hot and cold guy. Your miles may vary. But if this is a hot and cold guy, very interested today, he's like, oh my God, you look so pretty. Let's hang out. He feels romantic and all that jazz. And the next day, it's like it never ever happened in their lives. If that resonates, you probably know that probably matches, you know? Um, but the answer will be like, no. All right, back. Call sign Hannibal Lecter is number 3. Oh, he's now number 2 on the board. Does my boyfriend Zeus actually love me? Because he says how lucky he is to have me, but I overthink. Whew, you guys. I think I'm missing Western as well, huh? Aaron. Okay, let me get Hannibal and then I'll get Aaron after. All right. Does Zeus actually love Mr. Hannibal Lecter? Yeah, I think he does. You bring heaven on earth. It makes you feel rich. Are you rich? Do you have money? Do you have money? No, but it says it does like you. So that's the card of, you know. That's usually the card single in a Pringle, happy being single, but oh my God, it does not want to focus this thing. But you see, that's a good one though. You're welcome, Emily. Hello, Ladybug. How's it going? Money signs. Thanks for following, Ariel. Let me get Aaron. Aaron is asking, am I going to be in the next team lead at my job? Oh, she work at Walmart. She work at Walmart. She want to be a team lead. Ooh, it's not that fun. You have the 2 of Pentacles on reverse. That would be not necessarily a no. It just may be a little call for you to start juggling whatever it is, either the competition around you and making your little bosses a little bit happy. Um, Politics. I'm gonna tell you this: use plenty of politics so you can get up in the corporate ladder. We all love the corporate ladder. Who doesn't love being a team lead? That's the assistant manager hourly version. You're welcome. All right, who else here? Who else I haven't answered that added me? Did y'all add me already? Who added me? Who's here? Brianna, thank you for sharing the live. Brianna is asking, is Ava jealous of me and Guy being friends? Hello, Sharon, the observer. Are you observing today, Sharon? You got Brianna. I don't think they're jealous. Have they stepped out for a moment? They may be just be thinking about things, but I don't think jealous would be the word. The Hermit upside is a good card. Nice to meet you, Sharon. If you have a question, just drop it down, okay? I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Angelina Wolf. I'm gonna put my chat right over here because it's hard to see stuff. Angelina, thank you for following. Angelina is asking, does she have a future with B? Angelina is asking, do you have a future with B? I think you will have a future with them. Yes, you got the Emperor card. That is the card of authority. That is the card of the good man who actually, is very fair. He makes good decisions. This is a good outcome. Let's see what else. We got Brenda. We got Melissa DN. Melissa, thank you so much for following. Ladybug, did my cousin had a car accident? Ladybug. I don't think so. Ladybug. But I would call the person if it's that important, I would call the person if it's that important. Get him a call. Give him a call. I already got Angelina. I've already got call sign. I think I got Brenda. No, not yet. Brenda. Let's get Brenda. Brenda, was Jack surprised about the news yesterday? Queen of Cups on reverse. Could have been indifferent. I don't know about that. That doesn't look positive. Herfenstein. Guys on YouTube, please don't forget to hit the like once you ask the question, okay, so I can see who's actually helping out or not. Just remember, I'm giving my time and energy for free in here, okay? I'll get your card, but please, if you're gonna ask a question, help a guy out. Hit a like, you can subscribe, you can do all that stuff. Hi, what would draw a card for me? I am from Iran. All right, let's get your card. Oh, gee, that was a lot. No. Herfenstein, let's see. Page of Cup, Herfenstein. You may have somebody who's ready to give you some sort of love offer, someone who maybe want to get close to you, or you may also this may be a call for you to actually start embodying the Page of Cups. Be more friendly, be more a little romantic, playful. Those are the words. That's the word of the card for you today. If you're already doing all those things, guess what? Good job. You're welcome. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, everyone, just give him a like at least if it resonates. It helps move him up in the algorithm. Yeah, guys, that helps me a lot. Okay. That helps me a lot. Especially YouTube, it's super slow. But yeah. We got Corman. Corman, you still there, Corman? Corman. Does M have feelings for me? Does M have feelings for Carmen? The sun on reverse. Maybe, but I don't think it's all up there. It's not feeling there yet. Have you guys been actually, talking, enjoying time together? Ooh, I tell you guys, gotta be realistic. Don't be living in Disney. No Disney movie, guys. Life ain't a Disney movie. Life is a Disney movie, maybe for a few people, but like a 1%. Be realistic, please. Ariana, thank you for following. Ariana is asking, will Cruz and I reconcile romantically eventually? Let's see. Ariana, will Cruz reconcile? Yeah. You got the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, that may be, it's not in the horizon just yet. Okay. It's not in the horizon just yet. But they may come back with some sort of apology. They may be coming back with, something new. Something new is growing. Something new is growing. I apologize. Hi, Risa. Yay, she back. Thank you, Ariana. Have a great new year. Vera Martinez, thank you for following. Goody good girl. Goody good gal. Thank you for following. Santamar, thank you for following. Ariana, I will tell you this. Ariana is saying, I've done readings on myself and have gotten good and bad cards. So I'm confused, if we will. Okay. So if you put in, if you throw your cards for yourself, I recommend you you do it only once. You see what you gotta see. You accept what's on the card, and then you move on. If you keep pushing to get the answer you want, every single person, like even for yourself, every single person will have a different interpretation. Okay. Every person will have a different interpretation. Point blank. So you pick one answer and then you go with it, and then you move on with your day. Because otherwise, honey, you're gonna get into that, rabbit hole, and you ain't getting nowhere, and you don't want that for yourself. Okay. Reside saying, I think I'm gonna stay in tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in tonight too. I've already made me. I probably gotta make me some dinner later, but I'm probably gonna reach like maybe 3 hours in, and after that, I'll probably come back for the night crew. Oh my God, the night crew! I love the night crew. Ooh, good gal. Thank you for those roses. Is Wayne and you over? Is Nadine and Wayne over? All right. You got the High Priestess. Whatever idea is in your head right now, you need to sit down. Okay, you need to sit down. Be truthful with yourself, and you're gonna be very, very honest with yourself. Whatever's going on your intuition right now, you need to trust it. If it's telling you, Ellen, I think this guy's done with me, I'ma move on, then you move on. If If you think, oh, maybe I still got a chance, then you got to ask yourself, what do I have to do? Do I have to reach out? I don't recommend reaching out, you know, depending on who effed up in the situation. I wouldn't reach out, but each one on their own, you know what I mean? If we're getting just a quick yes or no, if we're getting just a quick yes or no gamble, then on a gamble of yes or no, upright, I will consider yes. But being the high priestess is someone very connected with herself, someone very connected with the occult. She knows all the answers. Valkyria, how's it going? Chris 2000, thank you for the rose. Chris is asking, is Chris and Alex over this time? Is Chris and Alex over this time? Chris and Alex over this time. Ooh, that boy Reckless is here. Hey, bud, good to see ya. Chris, you got the Emperor. That's the card of taking over, the card of authority. On a quick gamble of yes or no, upright, I would say it's a yes. The card meaning, as I said, is authority, is good choices, the decision maker. Maybe you need to embody the emperor, not even the empress, the emperor. You know, speak the truth. Maya, thank you for following. Maya is asking, is my ex taking his new girl seriously? Girl. Okay. All right. Gamble of yes or no, that would be a no because it's on reverse. And the Eight of Swords is a card of the prisoner. So on reverse, it means that you're putting yourself, you're becoming the prisoner of a certain situation or a certain line of thought that you're not necessarily supposed to be into. Okay? You're not supposed to be into. So ask yourself, this is really healthy for you. Oh, Jeff, thank you so much. You're so nice to me, Jeff. Jeff, oh my God. You are so awesome, Jeff. Happy New Year, Valkyria. But yeah, that's what you got here. Okay. This is not a prison you want to be in. Okay. Jeff Kistler, you're the best. You give me all sorts of gifts. Oh my God, Jeff. Sorry, I didn't pick up the phone. I'm busy, Jeff. But thank you, Jeff. Happy New Year, Jeff. Diane, thank you for following. Thank you, Jeff. I did not pick up the phone. Sorry, I'm busy. Anyways, oh, he keeps sending me. Oh my God. Yeah, Rissa, I'm gonna be making dinner by myself too. I'm just gonna eat chicken and I'm gonna call it a day. My chicken was actually pretty good today. I was so So glad, because it was actually very flavorful. Same to you, Michael. May the stars shine brightly upon you. Um, oh my goodness. Did Diane ask a question yet? Diane, did you ask a question, Diane? Diane, you did not. Okay. Amanda Hall. Amanda, are you still here, Amanda? Amanda is asking. Guys, if you gotta ask questions and leave 30 seconds later, this ain't gonna work. I'm letting you know. Okay? Just don't look like that. I try to help everybody. The way I see people here, the way I find people is by following and whatever. Following and gifts. That's how I do it. Okay? So if you get buried, I'm sorry. And I barely got people on YouTube right now. So you guys are lucky. Ooh, Mary, Sherry, Ivoncita. Thank you for following. Thank you for liking. Mary is asking. I'm walking into the new year for the first time alone in 25 years because I lost my husband. Will I find peace? Ooh, Mary. What message do we have for Mary who lost her husband after 25 years? What is a message we have for Mary? That's funny as hell. Well, let's go there, Mary. Mary needs some special attention today, guys. Mary needs some special attention. Mary, thank you so much for giving some insight on your question. That helps a lot on the message I gotta give you. Okay. This card is a Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a card of connection, relationships. This may be a message to tell you that you are not alone. Okay. You are not alone. People come and go. People come to our lives with whatever purpose they come on. They bring us a lesson. They stay with us for a certain amount of time. And eventually, everyone goes. Death is, a natural process that we all go through. And grief is also a natural process that we all go through. But just remember, you are not alone in this earth. You still got people who loves you around you. Um, and even though this person may not be in your presence anymore, they will not like to see you suffer. Okay. So you're gonna go through, as me and myself, as someone who has lost my partner 5 years ago. I will tell you, it is not an easy road. It is not an easy process. You may be going through a bunch of what ifs, and that sucks. I know it sucks. But just try to take one day at a time. I know it's a really bad and awful pain, and I am really sorry that happened to you. But I hope you recognize that there are people around you. Okay. You are not alone. Yeah. The what ifs will catch you many times. Don't get it. Don't let it get into you. Okay. I hope you stay well. Mimi, thank you for following. Um, Sherry McIntyre, is Christopher in a special club? Oh, a special club. Oh boy. All right. Anya, happy New Year's Eve. Sherry is asking, is Christopher in a special club? You guys love to make me the home wrecker. Okay. Oh, I go from crying, almost crying, to laughing about people asking those questions. If you ask those questions, you're gonna get the answer, and you may not like those answers. Okay, just be aware of that, people. Everybody, not only for Sherry. Ace of Pentacles, that's the money, and then you got also the Seven of Cups, which are many cards, many people's, many relationships here. So I don't know what special club means to you. But I would find it very interesting. Very interesting if it's what I'm thinking. Tibogo's asking, hi, 2026 soulmate, physical description. Let's see. Yvonne Sita, I'll get you next, okay? All right. Tibogo, you got the Ace of Cups. So this does not necessarily show me a whole lot of physical description. I can look at the cup. Maybe they can look like a cup. And they're very strong, but they don't have nice legs. They can be very emotive. And they can cry a lot because I see a lot of tears or flowy thingies over here. Okay. Sherry, by the way, before you head out, Sherry, I'm telling you this. Do not get doing crazy stuff just because I pull a couple cards for you on the interwebs. Okay? Please do not. Have all the receipts, please and thank you, Sherry. Oh my God. But anyways, Tibogo. Yeah, this may be someone very giving. They may listen to you when you speak. Okay. So we just gotta wait for the opportunity to come up. Yvonne Sita. Will my marriage get better? Yvonne. That's my grandma's name, Yvonne. She's 90 something nowadays. Yvonne. Hold on, let me just do a quick shuffle here. Will my marriage get better by Yvonne? What do we have for Yvonne? Yes. Yvonne, it should get better. You got the Hermit card. That's a card of self-isolation. So I'm not telling you to isolate, but it may be the time while you guys are somewhat apart to think about the decisions, the people that are around you, not only about the other person, but it's sometimes also for some self introspection. So try to know yourself better, because by knowing yourself better, understanding your own fears, understanding your own motivations, you get to understand how to also manage others. and then you get to understand if they actually resonate with you the way they're supposed to or not. I hope that resonates. Yes, it will get better, but you need to sit down, know yourself, so you can know others. We got Trick Mimi. We got Mimi after. Yeah, that was Mimi after Yvonne. Okay, so I got Mimi. Mimi is asking, will Gray reach out to me? Will Gray reach out? What was that? Will Gray reach out to me? Hey, Hanya, how's it going? Will Gray reach out to Mimi? Will Gray reach out to Mimi? No? Okay. Will Gray reach out to Mimi? Yeah. They will eventually reach out, yeah. However, they got plenty on their minds. Or they got many choices at the moment. So it may be a whole lot of time for confusion at this moment. Just be patient. Shoot. Hanya is asking, can you tell me what's coming towards me? What do we have for Hanya? Hanya Khan. I love that name, Khan. Like Shao Kahn. What is coming for you, Hanya? Hanya, that's what's coming for you, Hanya. No. That just means change is coming for you. We got changes coming. Okay? You got changes coming. Not death. Death is just the card of change. Something's going away. So something new can come in. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. It's not like I'm silly. It's just true though. I mean, everybody, you know what is funny though? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it's funny because last night, I was here last night. I mean, yeah, last night. And I was on TikTok only. And I had this person who made the same questions like, what is coming for me in 2026? And it was another deck and even had an even worse picture. Like the picture was even worse than this one. And I was like, this is what's coming for you. And I was just laughing my ass out loud. I was like, no, don't worry. It's death. It's not like death is coming to you. It just means changes are coming for you. So just be prepared to let go of what's old so you can receive new. Oh boy. Yesterday, oh my god, yesterday got my attention. No, it's not supposed to scare you. It's just life. Things come and go, right? Things just come and go. People, your spiritual guidance from Father Almighty God. Your answer is in the Bible, blood of Jesus. I love blood magic. Blood magic is the most effective one. Use the blood of Jesus, Mr. Yesterday. The answer is not in those cards. It is in the Bible, the truth in the way, in the lights. He can do the same thing with the deck of playing cards. Jesus is your answer. He should be telling you that the Bible say, repent, your soul is going to hell. Y'all going to hell. All right, what else? We're already in hell, people. We already in hell. Okay. Just enjoy the party at this point. We're all in hell at this point. Oh God. Back to the program. Trixie, are you here? Trixie? Trixie's here. All right, Trixie. Trixie, will I get the house I want? Will we get the house I want for Trixie? Trixie is asking if they will get the house they want. You're welcome, Hania. Trixie is asking, will we get the house we want? God, it's so TikTok is the best. It's only on TikTok. Oh, the blood of Jesus. The blood of Jesus. Trixie, it is possible that you may get yes. Just make sure, as you see this little guy here balancing the 2 points, that you manage your finances very well. You do all of the checks and balances, and make sure that you're not getting yourself, financially strained just because of a expectation or because of a huge wish, right? We all should most likely, strive for the best, but be balanced on your decision. Yeah, you should get your house, get going at it, take action towards it. If you need to raise that money, you get the money, but make sure it is something you can actually support. Okay. Montaigne, I'm not making fun of Jesus. I'm not making fun of Jesus. I'm not. I'm making fun of the person who's coming to my feed and create rackets. It's still there. I'm just letting him talk because it brings me engagement, so I don't care. You're doing exactly what I wanted. You're doing exactly what I wanted. The more you talk, the more engagement I'll get. Well, you just gotta do a swipe, bud. You stay here. You stay here because you want to. You enjoy the drama. Jesus is the way, people. Yeah, Jesus is the way. Go to the church. Oh, Montaigne, let's just get to my reading. ... Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse you. Montaigne, excuse you. Let's just get me to my reading. Oh, the entitlement? Oh, okay. You get it someday. Don't care. The entitlement. Two. All right, back to the program. Shelly. Shelly, you're still here, Shelly. Oh, Lola. All right. I'm tired of this guy. Block. Lola. Lola, Lola, Lola. There are bad energies around me. Anya, hold up. I just saw now. Yeah, Montaigne, don't. Let's just get. That's not the way you ask somebody to do something for you. Let's just get to my reading. That is not. Sorry. I'm sorry, Montaigne. Ain't happening. Lola is asking, are there any bad energies around me? Are there any bad energies around me? The world. I don't think there are bad energies, but you probably got things that you are not necessarily closing, processes you're not closing, cycles you're not closing, or you're just not letting things happen naturally. Montaigne, I'm sorry. Love you all, but I'm gonna ignore. You pushed the button. Let's just get to my reading. No. No, Messa. Messa, it ain't happening, Messa. This one is not doing it, Messa. I don't about nobody. You want to start drama, then you start the drama. But I'm not playing that. Sorry. And I'm not answering that either. I'll give you the drama, but I won't give you the reading. You don't talk to me like that. Will Jay respond to the message I sent by Anya? Have a good day, Montaigne. Come back once you're a little bit, you chill. You got the moon, Anya. Secrets, fear, hesitation. On a quick, guessing game, gambling game. That would have been a yes, yeah. But I feel like there is some hesitation behind it. Mm. Michelle, thank you for following. Deborah, thank you for following. Happy New Year. Deborah is asking. You're welcome, Anya. Deborah is asking, will Andrew and I marry? Will Deborah and Andrew marry? What's the situation? Deborah or Deborah. Six of Pentacles, that's the card of sharing resources. Yes, that will be a positive. Make sure there is, the right and enough give and take between the both of you. Make sure to stay balanced because after all, that's what marriage is about. It's about sharing a life together. It's about, growing together. It's about having a fair life between two people. Michelle Plummer. Michelle is asking, will me and Willis get back together soon? Will me and Willis get back together soon? Michelle, there is a possibility that that will happen. Yes. But you also got the Seven of Wands, which is a card of being on the defensive, having to defend yourself, or having to defend others. It can also mean that in that reunion, one of you guys may be defensive. So make sure to thread carefully once it happens. Minty Fresh, thank you for following. Michelle Appleby, did you ask a question? Michelle Appleby, did you ask a question? Yes, no. Melissa Arcos, thank you for following. Hi, Phoenix Rising, thank you. Yeah, just drop your question. Go ahead, Michael. Michael said, "Can I share something I've learned?" Yeah, just drop it down. I'll read it and then we'll discuss it. Michelle Appleby. We got Michelle Appleby, and then we got Minty Fresh next. Yeah. Oh, and we got Pup Rebel as well. All right. Michelle Appleby. Will Frank eventually ask me to marry him? Will Frank eventually ask me to marry him? Yes. Plans are already in motion. There is a vision in the horizon at this moment. The thing now is making sure that action is taken. So that is a positive for you. Okay. That is a very positive one for you. Phoenix Rising. What is my person's intention? He said he wants to work on things. What is my person's intentions? He says he want to work on things. What does Phoenix Rising needs to listen? What does Phoenix Rising needs to hear today? Strength. This person, Phoenix Rising, they are building up a whole lot of courage that either only maybe them or you know, it's overcoming fears. You can also see this card as the Beauty and the Beast. That is the Beauty and the Beast. So now you say that you're overthinking that he's gonna hurt you again. And as I always tell y'all, going back to the ex is a big old problem because you're gonna be constantly with that fear, the fear of getting hurt again, or with the fear that they're gonna do it again. Still, you know. So it is about overcoming fear. Can you guys overcome the fear at this moment? Does that make sense? There you go. Much better. Um, Michael says in every Bible, Jesus says he is a light bearer, aka Satan. Also, the son of David. Also says he is a morning star, aka Satan. Not talking shit, just straight facts. Yeah, Michael, I um, I am not a church goer. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If you ask me if I read the Bible, I have not read the Bible because I am strongly against someone pushing themselves on me. Okay, I'll tell you that. By the little bit that I've been researching, by doing this, working with spirits, all in all, I don't know. Do I have? I don't know. I've. Do I have? Am I afraid to go to hell at this point in my life? Probably not. Because if we go through certain things, if we go through certain situations that can be very, very, very bad, I'll be honest with you, you know, what are we supposed to learn out of all those experiences, right? God has put me through such great giant situations, but just like a learning lesson. But what is going on in here? What is the universe trying to tell me? So after a whole while, I have taken a very more general approach to energy and the universe and archetypes. You know, Michael says, "Well, I honestly am, but don't put names on. I totally respect that. To each on their own." Yeah, I just study mythology in all religions. When you really break it down, it's just all energy, the law of one. I just find it all interesting. Yeah, I mean, also myself. Yeah, I am just against, as you saw from that interaction. It is almost like people feel righteous to get out of their own personal space to go to other people's spaces and preach about their stuff. And then they still feel like they are entitled to disrupt whatever is happening at the moment just because they feel entitled for to something that I'm completely against. Like, I don't like that shit. So it's like, if you come over to somebody else's space, then you need to respect their space. Period. You know what I mean? Like, I respect all religions. If people want to read a Bible, then they can read a Bible because the Bible got plenty of information. You know, the Bible got plenty of information. The Bible got a whole lot of good stuff that you can learn. Some ethics. There's some gruesome stuff in the Bible, yes, but for the people who don't have a whole lot of guidance, you can still get some good lessons out of it. You know, but what I think is wrong is when um, we are here, we're just hanging out. This is entertainment. This is entertainment, guys. Um, and people feel righteous to demonize everything that is not their own circle, that is not their own norms. And it almost feels like we are back to the, I don't know, 1600s. You know, it's like we are back in the 1600s. Burn the witch, burn the witch. But digital version, you know, it's stupid. So that's why I don't like that shit. I'm like, Phoenix Rising is saying, so with this stuffy card, strength card, you're basically saying he has pure intentions and not to overthink. Yeah, Phoenix Rising, I would just try it out, okay? Because what else do you have to lose? What else do you have to lose right now? You can either accept the fact that he's trying to get better, or you can move on. But you cannot stay with the fear of being hurt with that person throughout your entire life. That is toxic for yourself, not even for them, for yourself. So it is a matter of them getting better, and then it is a matter of you accepting the past, closing up that chapter, and trusting it again. Can you do that for yourself? A lot of times we go through tarot to know about other people, but we forget to look at ourselves. So that is the point for you. Can you walk down the road without the fear of that person hurting you again? You know what I mean? Tina, thank you for following. Minty Fresh, I don't know if you're still there. Minty Fresh, Minty Fresh, Minty Fresh. And we got also JJ. Linda, thank you for the roses. Hi, Tina. Is Monty coming back to my life? Tina, that could be a yes. There is some planning going on. The problem is taking action. Okay. Taking action. But there's planning, there's strategy that needs to happen. All right, back to where did I stop? Minty Fresh. Did I get Minty Fresh? Debbie, will Michael and I see each other again? Will Michael and Debbie see each other again? Yeah. Yeah. Debbie, you should see each other again. Again, someone is probably creating the courage or living out the fear, just so they can actually start getting the communication. Okay. They'll probably try to communicate. Linda Barksdale. Linda Barksdale. Linda has something? No. Pup Rebel. I just followed you. Will I find my soulmate or boyfriend in 2026? Yes, you will, as long as you leave away any sorrows or grief that you have at this very moment. If you want to move on, you got to let go of fears, you got to let go of grief, you got to let go of everything and make sure that you can receive a new person. If you're not ready to receive a new person, guess what? Even though the slightest little invitation may pop up, you're just simply not going to see it, right? So make sure you get that done before you get someone new. Amazing Tiana. Tiana. Will Daryl and I be together? And we also got JJ in there. All right. Tiana, will Daryl and I be together? All right. Queen of Cups in reverse. Emotional disconnection, emotional unavailability. We're sorry, I don't think that's the case. But again, future's not necessarily fixed. Hi, Maya Rose. How's it going? Um, JJ. Hello. Are Dom and I growing our connection this year? Dom and I growing our connection this year. How's the connection between Dom and Jay? Dom and Jay, Dom and Jay, Dom and Jay. Okay. That's a 9 off ones. So in this case is a card of surrender. Okay. Reverse, upright, it's keep trying. Reverse is surrender. But why do I say surrender, Jay? Surrender means don't, when you try too hard, when you just try too hard and you really want that person to like you, and then you're doing everything and it almost feels like it's mothering. So just surrender, just let things just flow naturally. Don't let it become overwhelming for the both of you. Does that make sense? L is asking, will Adrian and I reconcile? For Giselle. Will Adrian and Giselle reconcile? Yes. That will be a yes. Make sure things are well balanced once you reconcile. Get all the checks and balances between the both of you. And make sure it's well balanced. Juggle that stuff pretty well. And as I always tell, I'm starting to say that very often. If you're going to reconcile with everybody, you got to be able to clean what happened in the past and start brand new. Because otherwise, guess what? You're digging up corpses. Take that as it resonates. Lola, what intention does Tishan have for me? Lola is asking, what intention does Tishan have for me? Or Tyshawn? I think it's Tishan. What intention does Tishan have for me? Oh, this one does not look too hot, Lola. This is a Hermit on reverse. That's a card of isolation. They might be just doing their own thing at this moment. I don't know. It does not look too shabby. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's a hard one. Maya Rose, you still watching? Maya Rose, you still watching? No, she gone. She gone. All right, she gone. Maya Rose, you watching? All right, I'm gonna move on. Alleyway 71. Guys, I'm gonna start pulling people from the leaderboard, okay? Because I guess that's easier to see who's actually contributing. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. Lola, I just answered your question. It does not look too shabby, just saying. It's a card of isolation. Are you guys actually together? You guys developing something? Maya Rose, are you watching? No? Third time. I'm gonna move on. All right, I'm gonna move on. All right, we got Dawn Ladouceur. Dawn Ladouceur. Dawn is saying, how does Brandon feel about me? All right, you back, Maya? All right, hold up. I'll get back to you. How does Brandon feel about Dawn? How does Brandon feel about Dawn? Oops. Okay. 2. That's it. Okay. So the high priestess comes out. Will tell you to trust your intuition. Um, there seems to be a whole lot of confusion in this path. Confusion. Okay. You see too many options, too much confusion, too many options going on. Or maybe is like some analysis paralysis, having a hard time to make a choice. Does that make sense? Dawn. I'm gonna put your cards over here on the side. I'm gonna wait for your answer, and then I'm gonna help Maya Rose on YouTube. Okay? Not really. Does not make sense. No. Trust your intuition about his intentions about you. The 7 of Cups is the card of having way too many options and not knowing what to pick, or maybe unrealistic expectations. So, are you guys together? What is going on in this situation? Maya, are you there? Maya? All right, cool. Maya's asking, the female I romantically like, how does she currently feel about me? I told her yesterday I like her and she liked me back, but it's kind of complicated. It's going okay. When I went to dinner, my family was arguing with me over BS, and I'm not a sensitive person, but it really made me want to cry. Oh. So the question is basically, how does that person romantically feel about you? You gotta develop that, right? That you gotta give it time. You gotta check on each other. Okay. Oh, we got the Empress on reverse. Like, considering it's something that is really not new, just don't take it. Don't put all of your expectations into it just so you don't get hurt. Go slow. Why do I say that? The Empress on reverse is someone who can be clingy, who can be very difficult, to please, like a woman who's very difficult to please, like an evil queen, I would say. So it's important for you to just like go slow with it. Don't become overwhelming. I feel with her that I'm more dominant in a way. It's crazy because I really never told a female that I like her, even though I am bi and it is a new relationship in a way. It's difficult because she's been through a lot and I've been through a lot. Yeah, just if you're the dominant one, so if you're the masculine energy in this situation, then you gotta go easy. And you also got this guy over here, the high priestess. It's too new to ask that. You know what I mean? It is very new, and there's not a whole lot of rapport between the both of you. So Hardik Zawar. Will I get an all India rank in CA final exam January 2026? Okay. Cheers. Don't hold expectations. It's gonna be real hard. Three cards came out for you: the Six of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and Seven of Wands. It's 50-50. The Ten of Pentacles tells me you gotta be realistic with your efforts. You gotta be realistic with your efforts, and you're gonna make sure you defend what you really wanna do. Have you already done the test? Have you done the test? No, you have not done the test. So, not yet. So, ask yourself, what do you have to do in order to make sure you have a good test, right? You got to dedicate yourself to it. You got to defend it at all costs. If that's important for you, you got to defend it at all costs. Go study, go do stuff that actually benefits you into the test. Fire Chick is asking, will my wife and I work things out? Kelsey is asking, will my wife and I work things out? What do you know? The Tower. Kelsey, you got the Tower. The Tower comes to tell you that yes, the Tower went down. You gotta let things happen. After the Tower comes the Star, which is a card of healing. You guys will have to heal, and you will have to accept each other for whatever crap that happened between the both of you. You can work out, yes, but you have the Tower. I don't think you both are completely in the same page just yet. Has Kijuan been thinking about me today? Hi, Sasha. Has Kijuan been thinking about Sasha today? You ask, you want to know? Ace of Cups on reverse. Happy New Year. Sasha, I don't think it's this. There may be something going on in the background that they probably did not think about you. Okay. It ain't all there. You guys know that you ask those questions. If you gotta ask that type of question, You gotta be able to hear a negative answer. You guys know that, right? Yeah, that's Ace of Cups on reverse. It's like the inspiration is not there. Inspiration is not there. He's mad at you, but it's okay. Then maybe maybe that's why. Yeah, if you guys ask those questions, then you gotta be able to listen a bad answer. You guys know that, right? You ask those questions, and you gotta be able to be like, "Oh, I got a very bad answer now. Oops, shoot." Candy's asking, "Will my husband get a job soon?" You're welcome, Sasha. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you for stopping by. That helps a lot. Candy, you got the High Priestess on reverse. Will your husband get a job soon? High Priestess on reverse. On a quick yes or no gamble, I would have said no. If we follow into the card meaning, you probably know exactly what the problem is, but you're just simply ignoring it. So now is the time to ask yourself, am I gonna, you know, take an attitude towards it, or am I just gonna let it be? Am I gonna help him get a job, or am I just gonna let him be? Maybe he's having a hard time finding something else, But you never know. People are different. Cat Kitty. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, thank you for following. Rissa. Hey, I gotta tell you something. What you got? What you got, Rissa? What you got? What you got? What you got? Jasmine is asking, will I reach my weight goal by February and March? Oh shit. Oh my god, was I right? What? You tell me the tea. All right, let's get the question for Jasmine. Will I reach my weight goal by February and March? Jasmine got the Four of Cups on reverse. On a quick gamble of yes or no, that would have been a no. But why do I say that? No. The Four of Cups is a card of apathy. On the reverse, it would be like coming out of apathy. So just focus on putting that into your daily routine, okay? It does not matter if, like, yeah, I'm going to set a goal by February and March. I want to lose all my weight by February and March. But, oh my God, look at that pie. It looks amazing. I'm going to take a bite. Oh, look, we got some fried chicken. I love fried chicken. Um, you know what I mean? So make sure you are actually interested and disciplined enough on that. Okay. Oh, is that you? Yeah. So that's a card of apathy here. You're like, yeah, you gotta concentrate in there, but you're ignoring one thing here. So I think, yeah, discipline, Jasmine, discipline, discipline, discipline. Put it into your routine. It's just like me coming here every single day. I was having a hard time reading the cards and memorizing them cards. At the moment I decided to go live, I have increased so much more. Why is that? Because I am putting into my routine and I'm practicing daily and I'm also talking to real people. So if you put that into your routine, then shit gets better. It's progress. Exactly. Don't focus on the and, focus on the present, what you're doing right now. So for me, in order for me to start looking hot like I did a couple years ago, I need to close my mouth for quite a bit. Rissa, would you say here, Rissa? Let's see. Rissa, girl, I'm gonna start charging you. Alex mom texted me just now, but I think it was Alex. Was it Alex who texted me from his phone? I'm asking because it came from his mom's cell phone. I want to know if my intuition was right about Alex texting me from his mom's phone. All right, it's kind of slow right now. I'll let you ask a second question. Hey Laredo. Hey Laredo. Happy New Year's. All right, let's ask if it was Alex. Oh my God. I'm only getting another question because it's slow right now. Oh my God, Jeff, thank you so much for sending the donut. So happy for that donut, Jeff. All right, was Alex behind his mom's phone? Rissa, was Alex behind his mom's phone? Yeah, it might have been him. Got the emperor. It might have been him. There you go. It might have been him. Okay, it might have been. Why now? I'm gonna ask you, Rissa. Why is he? Why would he use his mom's phone? I'm confused. Thank you for sharing, Jasmine. Loreto, I'm from Brazil, but I live in the US, in America. America. But I'm from Brazil. Is Gustavo Costa text me or try to see me while he is in Ecuador? No, I don't know Spanish. I speak Portuguese. My native language is Portuguese. I don't know how to speak quick like you guys do. Mm-mm. I'm like, oh, hell no. Slow down. Is Gustavo Casa texting or trying to see Loreto while he's in Ecuador? Is Gustavo. Mm. All right, you got Seven of Pentacles and you got the Two of Cups on reverse. Those two cards came out at the same time. So, that would have been a no. That would have been a disconnection, a non-connection. My question to you is, do you guys have actually enough time? Have you been speaking for, for a good time, for enough time that you know each other, and then you text each other on the regular, so you are actually checking in with each other on the regular? Okay. Because if you guys don't speak on regular, if you guys don't have a, some rapport between each other, then how can you expect them to call you up once you get there? If you're not seen, you're not remembered. If you're not seen, you're not remembered. Jasmine is asking, will me and A be talking in January or February? Will Aiden and Jasmine be talking in January or February? Eight of Pentacles on reverse. Gotta work on that. Work on that. Work, 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 work. Or you're too focused on it. Lots of anxiety and burnout. Loretto said, okay, we haven't been speaking for a long time. Oh, you say I had to go see him? I was going to be with my friends and him, but he left me. No, Loretto, I mean, like for example, if you expect, yeah, Loretto, if you expect a person, all right, let's say they live someplace else, and then they come traveling in Ecuador, right, where you live. Like, I would say, oh, sorry, I would say right now, like when I go down to Brazil, some people will come see me and some people won't. But it all depends if I have been speaking to these people lately, right? Because if I simply get to my own business and disappear with my own business for years down the road, how should I expect them to remember me when I visit, right? So you guys gotta be in each other's minds in order for that to happen. So those two cards that came out shows that there is a disconnection, but you gotta make sure you both are speaking. You guys are still, talking on the regular. Because then when he actually visits, he's gonna be like, oh well, let me call that person and let's hang out together. Got it? LOL. Hello, Madison. Will Mark reach out to me tonight? Will Mark reach out to me tonight? Madison. Will Mark reach out with Madison tonight? Page of Pentacles on reverse. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Hi, Alina. PB, will K come back to me? Will K come back to me? Will K come back to me? Judgment. Yeah. Yes, they may come back to you. But be ready for judgment. Be ready to make some choices. Some choices. Alina is asking, we Roki. Risa said, "Oh, hold up." Risa said, "My phone called her phone this morning on accident. I dropped my cell. I guess it called her phone." Oh, okay. Uh huh. All right, let's go back to Alina. Will Rocky marry me in 2026? Six of Wands on reverse. Dad does not look very optimistic. Um, what's the situation? Six of Wands is either a big ego. Six of Wands can also be defeats. He has a wife and loves you. What? Girl, did you say he has a wife and he loves you? So, oh, you have three kids. So you guys were together. Oh, he's your ex. Girl, girl, girl. Girl, girl, girl. Girl. Oh. uh, girl. LOL, yeah. Ask another question. It's kind of slow right now. Go ahead, ask a question. It's slow. You love each other, but he's got a wife. What the hell is that though? Dan is asking, will my crush come out of the closet? Oh my god. Oh. Oh, so now it's her fault that she won't leave him. She won't leave him or he won't make the jump. Dan is asking, will my crush come out of the closet? Will my crush come out of the closet? Unfinished cycle. Dan. So we got the world on reverse. So this is an unfinished cycle. So that means that he might have many fears that he hasn't overcame yet. He might have many expectations from other people, and he might not be in that point of not caring anymore, even though he may say that he cares a lot. But God forbid, show you as their boyfriend, you know. But no, we just gotta stay. We gotta stay on the down low. I don't think so, but Mm-mm. I don't even know why that's the thing nowadays, being in a closet. It's 2026, man. The gays have taken over. The gays. The gays have taken over. The girls, the dolls. The dolls are pulling trade in 2026. It's completely normal for the dolls, honey. The dolls pulling some trade. Nisi, will Omar and I have a physical relationship? Will Omar and Nisi have a physical? We got the world too. Challenge. Yeah, there's gonna have a whole lot of effort. Things will most likely move on, but there's gonna be a whole lot of effort, okay? Because it's gonna have to move mountains for that to happen. All right, guys. Mariana. Mariana. Will I be divorced by February? All right. Will Mariana be divorced by February? Yeah, there will be communication coming towards you pretty quick. So I expect something in January. All right. It's pretty quick. I only got a month. So that's a yes. All right, folks. It has finally slowed down. And I'm going to take a break. And I will most likely come back up pretty close to midnight because that's when the night shift starts popping up. So I want to thank everybody who's still here, has been watching this whole time. And I really appreciate y'all. And thank you so much. And I will see you later. Bye.